Hello there and welcome back to Byzantium. We're currently trying to westernize, so my apologies. Last time we ended up with not doing too much, but I found a little bit of a fun thing here. There is a Delian army up here, and they're in the Persian Union with Persia. So who are you guys at war with, or were? At war with, I guess, the French and the Portuguese. Wow. With Muscovy and the Mamluks. So I think I can actually fire a alliance to the Mamluks right now. And that would actually be rather fun. With that, I could potentially screw over the Ottomans, as it were. But yeah, I want to try and westernize. I'll probably give it 2 or 3 more years. And if it hasn't happened by then, we'll simply sit by and see what happens, I guess. So, wish me luck, and we'll see if we can pull it off. As you can see, we can now start the process of westernization. And as I said, I will be saving up these points here in a sort of a questionable manner, I guess you could call it, to be honest. So I'll just go ahead and do that, and then we'll start the westernization process. As you can see in the end, the problem almost turned out to be the fact that I did not have enough provinces to get all my points invested. But that doesn't matter now. Westernization is on its way. We will lose military points, diplomatic points, but I can live with that, to be honest. I'm a little bit unsure. There's nothing I can boost. Can I? No, that goes on. Nope. Nothing to do here, so boom. We have started our westernization effort. Under our enlightened leadership, our pride nation has begun its march towards modernity. Reactionary elements within our realm will doubtless attempt to impede our progress, but they must be made to see that time for great change is upon us. So what I'll be doing now is to cancel all of this. And as you can see, I get the points back, so I can probably boost my stability 1 or 2 points simply, maybe even 3 right from the get-go. So we'll see how it turns out. As you can see here, I ended up saving 670 points. If you think about how many points I got minus 100, so 770 points was saved by doing this. And I can now go ahead and start boosting my stability back up. That discounted modifier I really hate. But yeah, as you can see, I got 2 points. And with the current administrative gain, I will be, well, how long is it? A couple of years perhaps. And if I'll probably have to rise or get the army maintenance a little bit up. There will be popping up some rebels somewhere. But what we'll also be doing here, I think, is to get that level 3 guy. It'll be expensive to have him, but it'll make this go by a lot faster. And that should help out quite a bit too. But there is some negative aspects to this, as you might imagine. This guy is old, so I'll probably lose stability points with his death. And probably the same with Helena. So I might actually lose those 2 points to Monarch. We'll see how it plays out. But that's also something I would like to advise you. If you have old monarchs and a young heir, it's probably wiser to wait till the heir takes the throne before you start westernization, because you will be losing stability points thanks to them. And as you can see, this is the sort of events you'll be getting. We'll ignore the demands. We will be building that palace, I think. Yeah, we will. They actually kind of made up for each other. But yeah, we'll be trying to Poland declared war upon the Ottomans with the Revolutionary War as the casus belli. Are we no longer allied? No, we are still allied. I'm a little bit concerned now if who actually joined in here. If yeah, it seems the Portuguese actually joined in still. So this is here is potentially where I should have stepped in myself and started causing trouble here. But I'm a little bit unsure if we actually already have their troops, or yeah, we are Western, but we'll have to wait for things to get done before we can start the processing proper. So we'll see how it turns out, but until then we'll just be sitting by, not doing much. No, you'll not be getting military access to walk over to Poland from me. Sorry guys. Hopefully Poland can take those 2 Ottoman provinces. That would actually help me out a little bit. So for now I will be trying to get the change government form of I'm in the middle of westernization. I have money issues, I have stability issues, and then you expect me to join your war. Sorry Poland, not feeling it, and I will unfortunately not be helping you. But I wish you the best of luck, at the very least, so hopefully you can pull that off one way or another. But yeah, I will not be helping you. At least I will be blocking their marches. And I wish I could actually block the sound here, since I own both, or at least there were attacks for every ship that passed through. That would probably help the Poles a little bit more, and I could potentially also send over some money to help out. We'll have to see here. But I have no idea whose side they are, but they don't really have many troops, so that should work out fine. But as I was saying here, we'll be trying to westernize. We'll be seeing if we can pull that off before things turn out. And of course, my cardinal died before actually getting into or becoming a cardinal is what I was saying. So yeah, I'll be trying to westernize, trying to get the admin points needed, and we'll see if we can pull this off. Did a quick little check, and as you can see, the war ended up being pretty damn hilarious. The Ottomans are currently at war with Lithuania, Poland, Austria, Sweden, England, and a couple of minors in this area. So all in all, that actually works out pretty damn well to me. If I hadn't actually gone ahead and tried and westernized, I'm pretty sure that I would have declared war on the Ottomans myself, and thus started causing some trouble here. I'm a little bit unsure if I can join the war, but I probably didn't want to, because I'm pretty sure Muscovy would be a war leader in this case if they join in. But what I can do, of course, is then declare a war on my own once I get myself in the possibility here, and everyone except for Poland will actually join in because they are already at war with them. So that is potentially a very a possible, I don't know, call it a loophole that I can use. But I'm back at 0 stability. Currently I don't actually have the modifier for discontents something, so then it's 232 points. I gained that in roughly 2 years, a little bit less than 2 years. So we'll be probably done about 1715 if my guy lives that long. Probably done by then. Worst case scenario 1720, but we'll at least be westernized, which means that we'll be gaining or be able to keep up in tech, and thus we should be able to screw over the Ottomans and whoever actually decides to come and visit us. So that's great, and we'll see how this plays out. I feel that this game just loves punishing you, because as you can see, aspiration for liberty, the questionable rule of Manuel III, the population's strive for liberty, and the desire for enactment of enlightened ideals has spurred a revolution that seems all but unavoidable. The common people have united and taken to arms in an attempt to topple the government, and thereby initiating one of the bloodiest revolutions of our time. Dire times ahead of us. The result of this is that I will lose 6 points stability. Wow, very nice. Nice touch, game. I guess this is punishment for using the building bug thingy, but but never mind. I also get 21,000 revolutionary regiments when you add them up, but I also gave pretty much 2 real risk in all my provinces. But this actually, this screws me over. I have no idea what the revolutionaries actually wanted. Probably a republic, if I'm not completely mistaken. Overthrow the government. Noble republic. Hector Bombardis becomes ruler. Accept demands, these rebels will never negotiate. Boost stability and all that. But the fact that these guys now have come makes my income a little bit hurtful. And also, to actually keep these guys under control, I need to boost my forces' power. So I'll be firing this guy, I think. Just taking your regular guy. Stability cost guy is actually pretty damn good now. So yeah. The westernization attempts in this game, or at least as far as I've experienced, basically ends up hurting you no matter what. This is actually the first good event that I've gotten. Use the money to increase stability. But yeah, it seems like this game, basically, once you struggle, you get kicked down very much, a little bit extra kick in your nuts, and thus, well, it makes it fun. But the fact that it kind of becomes predictable that once you try to do something, a little bit of a change, you will get screwed beyond redemption. I have no idea what this actually is, if it's just a random event connected to the fact that I just decided to westernize, and it seems like it is. I lost 6 stability thanks to 21,000 rebels in an empire that has over 100,000 men at arms. That doesn't actually make sense to me at all. Sure, the real risk does, but losing 6 points stability thanks to 21,000 men, that's the same as if I kicked a rebel unit's ass. I should be getting 6 points stability for doing just that. But as you can see, rebels are, once these guys are done, there won't actually be any rebels in my lands. There won't actually be any chance of any rebels rising either. So I still don't get the point of that event. It simply screwed me over for no good reason at all. No good reason. I was a 0 stability, that's the only good reason they had. Other than that, not really much. I westernized, 0 stability, perfect chance, I guess. But other than that, no real or no hints or anything whatsoever about these guys suddenly deciding to screw me over. But yeah, that's the game, I guess. But even so, it's kind of ridiculous that you can be that harshly punished for, well, trying to westernize. But yeah. So I can choose between giving 1,000 ducats or killing off 3 regiments of reactionaries. I'll kill them off. It's not a big deal at all. But yeah, as you can see, Westernization in this game basically decides to screw you over because it's built on stability and only stability. As you can see, my empire is stable. I have -1 stability, but I don't have a single rebel unit. I don't have nothing like that. I find the design of the Westernization to be poor at best. It should also be tied with current rebels risk of your provinces, how many rebels you are, rebels sieging anything. And otherwise, if your empire is running well, loans, prestige, legitimacy, all that should play in, not just your damn stability points, because that's in this game that's just a number. Seriously, stability was a big deal in the EU3, but here it doesn't really matter. I can probably pull off most of my things even at -3 stability. And yeah, I could potentially attack the Ottomans now and still do a fine job of it, that I'm sure of. So, yeah. Many things in this game doesn't make sense. The fact that my mercenary, or not my mercenaries, my trader guys here decided to bail because of the fact that I wasn't or didn't have. I don't know. They simply decided to bail for no good reason at all. So yeah, they don't like the Westernization. I don't really get what would be such a bad thing about it, but apparently it's something to be shunned, something to not care about. We are an Eastern nation. It shouldn't hurt me as much as it should hurt anyone else. Westernization shouldn't actually be that much of a struggle. So basically, what I'm saying here, in my view, the Westernization is now no matter how you try to take it, even if you are, I've basically been keeping up with these guys when it comes to tech the entire game. I could basically have kept up with them for, I think, the entire game if I hadn't tried to, or hang back to Westernize, or as it were. But even so, as I'm saying here, the Westernization in this game doesn't actually make sense. Stability points, fair enough. It's important, but you make it a little bit too important, because stability in this game isn't really important to begin with. So, yeah, that's my 2 cents. I can understand that trying to design a system that I want that based on revolt risk of your provinces, of legitimacy, prestige, and all that, how many rebels you have, how many provinces have been sieged, and all that would potentially be a very hard system to code. But once again, in my or as far as I can say, it would, at least for me, make the game a lot better, a lot more fun, because it would make more sense, really. And also the fact that how far you are from the group you want to become. In this case, I want to become Western, I was Eastern. We're not that far away. We have lived side by side for centuries, so it shouldn't actually pose or put me in a position where I have to well, wage war in this case to make this work. But yeah, I lost 3 points of stability. I would have been at +2 now had it not been for that event. And aside from me losing 6 stability and screwing over 21,000 men, it wasn't really that much of a challenge. So I wouldn't actually say that event is a good one. That's simply something they decided to. Well, maybe you could put it this way: the Westernization is too easy now. We need something to screw him over at a regular basis, so to speak. But yeah, there's some revolutionary rebels, but they don't actually stay long enough to actually make any sort of argument, any sort of problem at all. But I'll stop complaining, stop whining, and I'll see if I can pull this off. You just gotta love the fact that I'm now at +1, and once again I get a negative event here, lose stability. I can choose both of these, and both of these will screw over my stability, so we'll go for the attack. But at the very least now I'm at 12%, which means that I've been at +1 stability for a month. And yeah, I've also lost a lot of legitimacy and a lot of points, really. So even so, I find it kind of, once again, ridiculous how this system actually works. Because I've lost 4 points of stability now to basically very weird events, more or less. And also the fact that someone keeps on discount tent screwing me over is also a little bit annoying. But yeah, we'll be trying to pull this off. We'll probably have to wait until 1725, 1730 at this rate. That is the cold truth. So we'll see if we can make it or not. As you can see here, we have already started some technological advances. In this case, we got the diplomatic tech up to 22. Naval attrition is no longer increased by staying at sea each month. Naval increase or naval morale is increased by 0.5. Naval maintenance increased by 25%. We can now build 2-deckers, which is also a little bit fun. But even so, it doesn't really matter. 3% have risen up since the last time I actually told you anything, so yeah. I haven't actually had any problems with any kind of rebels at all, so yeah. Can't really say that they are resisting Westernization. I don't have any sort of, as you can see here, I don't have any sort of rebel risk at all in any of my provinces, so still, can't actually see that these guys, as they're saying, are trying to resist my Westernization attempts. But yeah, I've been ranting enough in this episode, so I think I'll actually go ahead and end it here, and we'll be continuing next time. We'll probably try and finish up the Westernization then, hopefully, if the game doesn't screw me over even further. So thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and I hope to see you around next time. Bye.